Well, good evening. Tonight on the 18 WJTS News, local police have been busy following up leads that have resulted in an arrest. We'll take a look at Indiana's unemployment report, and TDI has named a new GM in the Stone Age Creations Division. A 2-month-long investigation into drug trafficking ended Monday with the arrest of a second suspect in Du Bois. Back on January 21st, a trooper with the Indiana State Police was working drug interdiction at a local shipping company with his K-9 partner. Police say after the K-9 alerted authorities of a suspicious package, police obtained a search warrant through the Du Bois County Superior Court. A search of the package resulted in the discovery of nearly 4 pounds of marijuana. With the assistance of the Du Bois County Sheriff's Department, troopers conducted a controlled delivery of the drug in Jasper on January 21st. At that time, troopers arrested 23-year-old Lucas Kinder of Jasper for dealing and possessing marijuana. Police continued their investigation into additional leads and suspects. Enough probable cause was presented to the Du Bois County Superior Court for an arrest warrant to be issued for 23-year-old Austin Royer of Du Bois, who was served with the warrant Monday and placed into custody without incident. He was taken to and booked into the Du Bois County Security Center in Jasper on a Class A misdemeanor count of dealing marijuana. A Crawford County man was placed under arrest on various charges after police observed his speeding car on 3rd Street in Jasper on Monday afternoon. Shortly after 2 p.m. yesterday, an officer with the Jasper Police Department noticed a car driven by 21-year-old Stephen Lang of Eckerty headed north on 3rd near Mill Street, traveling at a high rate of speed. Police say Lang was also driving left of center. Police suspected Lang was under the influence and took him to Memorial Hospital for a chemical test. They say he was kept at Memorial for medical reasons. Lang has been charged with OWI under a controlled substance, possession of paraphernalia, and possession of a Schedule II substance, along with possession of a firearm without a permit and a charge of criminal recklessness with a vehicle. A Pike County man who was clocked doing 101 miles per hour heading up Interstate 69 in Gibson County while allegedly intoxicated Monday night was placed under arrest on an OWI charge plus a charge of possession. Indiana State Police say at around 9:40 last night, a trooper was patrolling I-69 near the 22-mile marker when he observed a car driven by 23-year-old Christopher Colson of Petersburg, traveling northbound at a high rate of speed. Police clocked Colson's vehicle at 101 miles per hour. Once they had Colson pulled over, police detected an odor of an alcoholic beverage, and a field sobriety test revealed Colson was impaired. A search of his vehicle led to the discovery of drug paraphernalia. His blood alcohol content measured at 0.15%. Colson is currently being held on bond in the Gibson County Jail, where he was booked on a Class 6 felony count of driving while intoxicated with a prior DUI conviction and a Class C misdemeanor count of possession of drug paraphernalia. County by county unemployment numbers for the month of February have been released, and Du Bois County's rate remains the same from the month before. The Indiana Department of Workforce Development says the county's February mark held steady from January at 3.5%. Du Bois now has the 3rd lowest unemployment in the state of Indiana, behind Hamilton and LaGrange counties, who are tied at 3.4%, and Elkhart County, who now leads the state at 3.3%. Statewide, Indiana's unemployment rate edged up to 4.1% in February and remains lower than the national rate of 4.7%. The Department of Workforce Development says Indiana's jobless rate rose from 4% in January. Indiana's labor force increased by more than 7,900 over the previous month, with an increase of just under 6,400 in employment. The Du Bois County's February unemployment rate remaining the same as January at 3.5%. Davies County was at 3.8%. Martin and Warwick County were at 4.3% each. The following are a list of unemployment rates for the following counties: Perry at 4.8%, Pike at 4.9%, Spencer was an even 5%, Orange County was at 5.4%, and Crawford County's February unemployment rate was 6.5%, the 6th highest in the state. Holding the highest unemployment rate for the state of Indiana was Newton County, coming in last month at 7.5%. And finally, in tonight's news, Jasper Derco International has announced the appointment of Josh Kelmans as the company's Stone Age Creations Division General Manager. A release from the company says Kelman's focus will be on leading and managing the Stone Age Creations division by developing new business opportunities and sales growth of the division through existing and new customers, along with new markets, including landscape contractors and municipalities. Stone Age Creations currently supplies natural stone statuary to the garden industry. Killam's previously served as the key accounts manager for J. Thomas Parts, a division of Arrowhead Engineered Products. He also owned a U.S. Lawns franchise in Evansville and has over 16 years of experience working in various aspects of sales and management, with focus on building customer relationships. Kelmans graduated from Indiana Business College with a degree in business administration. Mike Bartley, general manager of TDI Brands, says as the company continues to expand and grow, they have recognized the need for more focus and leadership in certain areas of their business, specifically with their Stone Age Creations division. Bartley says Kelmans brings a fresh perspective to the company and has tremendous knowledge and experience in the landscape market, which is a market they have identified for future growth opportunities for their Stone Age Creations product line. Stay tuned. Coming up is Carrie Schneider with what's happening from the Humane Society, followed by your weather outlook and 5-day forecast right after this.